Hey everybody, as promised I'm back again with a back-to-back on Ingram. Well, this one is an Ingram too. This one's just the Ingram. So this is the 1/48 scale. And this is for the next generation Patlabor. And this is the AV-98 Patrol Labor. Now the artwork compared to the other one is actually a lot better. All the details and stuff, they have really super upgraded as far as this goes. Now the downside on this is it is a smaller version compared to the one that I just showed you guys. Like I said, this one's 1/48, the other one's 1/35 scale. This one is 2014 Bandai Japan. Now one of the cool things on these is you actually get the, was it Sensha organization decals or stickers on the boxes. On this side of the box you've got the front view, rear view, head, cockpit, almost exactly like the other one. This one does not have any lighting though. You'll see, and I'll show you this gimmick in a little bit. It actually has a gimmick for all the joints where the other one actually had the rubberized parts. Decals, your weapons that you get. This one actually looks like it comes with the shield and 2 pistols along with the baton. On this side one, next generation Pat. And that's how I'm going to abbreviate it. I'm not even going to do that because I can't pronounce it right. And even when I do, I start getting tongue-tied. Showing you some of the gimmicks that are on here. Now, this one is a lot more articulated. But there's less runners. So, you know, it's one of those. There's pluses and there's minuses on there. I do like the design of the feet on this one, though. Alright, so getting into it. You got the instruction booklet. It is a smaller instruction booklet. Let me try and bring you guys in a little bit closer on there. And I'm kind of going on faith because the way I have the camera, I have to stand on my tiptoes to actually look at the screen. I can't do really focus adjustments while it's recording. And if I look over the monitor, which is behind the camera, it's actually fuzzy because it's not recording. The camera's actually recording, but it's just showing me live time of what's on there. So I can kind of glance over, see where I am in placement on the screen. That's the main purpose in it. Okay, so going over, you have the same artwork on the front of this as you do on the box. Again, 2014, made in Japan, Bandai. Going over this, you have the runner layout. And let's see. So, like as I said, there's not a lot of runners. On the PC parts, there's actually 2, 4, 6, 7 pieces that are not used. Going over here, just showing you how to do the decals. And if you read that, yes, it actually does come with water slides. Going over the assembly, you've got the body unit, the head, the arms, and this is where it comes into play. Let me grab the one that's in the clear so you guys can actually see it. Now, if you notice, I'm not going to take them out of here. These gray sleeves, there's 2 packets. There's one in a clear one and one in a green one. These packets are kind of a plasticky material, or these sleeves. And it's almost like the shrink sleeves that you would use on wiring. So what you're going to want to do, and it's giving you instructions on here, and please pay attention to this when you end up doing it. It's showing you to put it over the piece and then crinkle it up, squish it together so that it ends up looking like this. And I think they're using a straw on here. You're not using the actual part on there, but you're using something about the same diameter as that piece. A straw, a wooden dowel, something like that. So you want to crinkle it up, slide it over your piece, and then attach in. Now I think on this what it's showing is that the piece is actually going to snap on or through that sleeve that's on there. On here it's showing it's going to go over, so it's kind of going to squish it out, so it kind of gives that blousy effect. I've actually seen it. It does look really good when it's done properly, but it's one of those things you do have to pay attention to while you're doing. Now showing you, you're going to do that on the arms, you're going to do it on the legs. You get your center spread out here, your head, your shoulders, your cockpit, your hands. Again, you've got the RoboCop legs. You've got these legs that they actually have, I believe, the movable points on here to kind of spread out, so you can get that out on the toes action pose. This does have a lot more panel lining and things like that than the original did. So it's kind of a toss-up. You've got pluses and minuses. You get your final assembly on here. Now I believe this is actually big enough. If you want to be brave, you could put in lights. Again, this one isn't mine, so I won't be doing that, but I might be picking one up as soon as Hobby Wave gets one in stock. And I believe down here at the bottom, let's see, it says the 2nd Special Vehicles Division Maintenance Team. So I'm not exactly sure what that means. And then on the back it also does show your colors that you want to use for doing it. Painting the character for the cockpit does not come with the secondary character to stand outside of it. And it also does give you the quick before and after doing panel lining. Alright, so going over the runners, on this one, on runner A, you have this section up here, which is a clear red. That's for the shoulder units. On this one you have a clear green, which is, I believe, for the faceplate. You have the pilot over here, which is in a flesh color. And these look like leg pieces, chest unit, shield part. I'm not sure what these go to, but this is runner A. And if you can see in there, if there's enough detail, there is a lot of panel lining and stuff, so this can look really awesome once it's all done. Alright, so on this one, again in a white, this is in a flat white B1 runner. You've got the hands. I would almost say, if you calculate it, this is, though it's a 1/48 scale, it's about the equivalent of what a 1/144th scale Gundam is, looking at the pieces. Alright, so this is runner B2, again in flat white. And let's break out the white here real quick. Alright, mainly because I'm working with dark colors. Yay! Okay, so on C1, it's not quite black. Is it black? It's really hard for me to tell if it's a really dark gray or if it's a black. But this is on C1. So you have a baton open and closed. You get, there's one revolver. I think there's another one floating around here too. You get the cockpit. This looks like the crotch joint, backpack piece, chest piece. These are probably leg pieces over here. This one is the same color. So you've got a bunch of different joint parts on here. And actually there's two C2s. So you get one runner of C1, two runners of C2, and that's it for runners. So you literally get 2, 4, 6 runners. That's it. And then for PC joints, you get just this. Now, if you remember what I said in the beginning, there's actually 7 of these that don't get used. But don't throw them away. Keep yourself a jar, stick them in there, because you never know when you can use these for other things. You get 2 packages of these scrunchy things, which are for the joints. you get the gold badge, which it's actually not a bad color. It's the silver with the clear yellow over it, so it doesn't actually look bad. You get one small of these that are the water slides. You get, if I can pick it up, I actually hate when they mix these though. And you can do it either way. You know, you have the choice for the water slides and you have the choice for the stickers, but you can only do like partial for the water slides. As you can see, there's some of these other decals that are in color, though they can do these in color, that are stickers. So that's kind of a disappointment for me on that. And then you have the foil stickers, which you have your, I believe that's for the visor, the shoulder units, and just different areas on there. I'm not a big fan of the foils because they're too thick and they end up peeling off or flaking off. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. It was definitely shorter than the original because, well, there's just less parts of it. But all in all, I think it all depends on your taste. If you are a fan, you definitely would want to pick this up, especially if you have the other one, because it'd be a nice, nice change up. This one has a lot of details that the original doesn't, but at the same time, the original has a lot of cool features that this one doesn't. So I would say, you know, if you can, get both. I think this is $36 or something like that over at Hobby Wave. So definitely head over there, check them out. And if they're sold out, just keep an eye out or shoot them an email and they'll let you know when the next order is coming in. They're very nice about getting back to their customers about stuff like that. Yeah, really cool. I think that there is potential to be able to put in a lighting unit to light up the shoulder units. I'm hoping that they will be actually producing a larger scale of this. I would so pick up one of those if they made even the 35th scale. 24th would be awesome, but the 35th scale would be really, really cool of this very same thing, just for detail purposes and everything. Alright guys, so I will probably not any more videos tonight, but I actually have a rant video that I want to make about EX Machina, about their, was it the GM3 or whatever it is, about the delay until April 2015. Evidently they either sold or partnered or so forth with same company that does the Gundamn kits, because evidently they can't do it themselves after they push off a couple delays. Anyway, I'm going to save all that crap for my rant because I'm not exactly tickled with that. And yes, I do have a kit on order with them, and I know several other people that do. And then I also want to talk about the Perfect Grade Unicorn that's coming out, some other things. So I will just do a general all-around news thing on that. So thanks for sticking with me. I will talk to you guys all later. Stay safe, have fun modeling, collecting, modeling, whatever it is that you do that helps you chill out after work and keep from choking the crap out of other people. I will talk to you all later. Peace out.